Late start, few delays, external circumstances, delay getting back to Ealing. So we're here, and I was considering going from home for this stream. However, folks, it is obviously the first stream where we're on BST. We're on British summertime now, which means the park is our playground. The mod squad is very much strong in the house. Welcome in, people. Jerry, Sue, got a tiny Zubat on our very first thing. Fantastic. Who else we got? Sammy, Sue. Why is it telling me that? Come on. Dwayne, lovely to see you all. Hope you're all good. And Telepathy, lovely to have you in the chat. And Mike, welcome in as well. Okay, so our first one is our smallest ever Zubat, which is fantastic. We'll take a little note of we've got 120 XL candy. You can tell I don't catch Zubat. 4,332 was where we started at, and 100k dust. I've got to be honest, we're gonna have a little go. I see a dram parade in the distance, but anybody who saw on social media might have checked out your game. They fiddled with how AR works, so now you can't do AR quick catch, which is very annoying. You still do the regular quick catch for now. It's got me very worried. If they patch the regular quick catch, that's it. The game's done. Seriously, if they patch how you can catch like this, oh my goodness me, I'll be very annoyed. Because if you turn on AR mode now, my Floof, lovely to see you in the stream. It's just regular. It's now AR plus all the way. This is the only thing you can do, and it means that you have to. It's not fast anymore. It doesn't appear on the screen. You have to physically stop and try and read surfaces, which is really annoying. So this is actually, they've made AR a hell of a lot slower than it used to be, which is a real shame. So there's no way we're going to do that. So we're doing this, and honestly, if they patch quick catch, I will stop catching things. Make shiny checking a lot slower, which is a real shame, but it's going to be fairly relaxed. No, unfortunately, I was stuck in traffic, so I couldn't post on socials. I very quickly pulled over to message the mods saying a little bit of a delay and the weather's turned and everything, so we couldn't get the stream going in time. But it's Zubat at the end of the day. It's not really a groundbreaking spot, so it's not the worst thing in the world. ETLS, lovely to see you back in the stream. How's it going? Yeah, if they patch that regular quick catch, honestly, game's dead. Dead in my view. Certainly won't be catching very much. I have to look for a new game to cover. I just don't understand why. Like, sure, build in some more AR plus, like they've separated catching and buddy stuff with the AR now. So they're different things. But what was the problem of having regular AR just there generally? It's been in the game for nearly 8 years. Just have it as is. Seriously, and now they've taken it away. It's almost like they don't want people catching. They don't want people catching very much. Let me give you... Ooh, as we try and squeeze through a park entrance that's too big, too small for my umbrella. Is this how they expect people to react to every single Pokemon? So you don't go grinding, you go, wow, it's a Zubat! It's my 4,300 and something ever. It's 115 CP and it's not shiny. It's literally the best thing that's ever graced my eyes. I want to watch the whole capture. Wow, I can't believe it stayed in the Pokeball. 3 candy and 270 XP and 1 star. It's literally the best thing in my account. We're going to power up to level 50, but I can't grind Stardust right now. Daft company, gotta be honest. Lynn's good to see you. Welcome into the stream. Do you know what? I'm actually going to go and do that drum parade. I need to use my in-person passes. But yeah, as you can see, it wasn't like this all day. It was lovely all day, and literally at about 20 past 5, the weather's gone, yeah, nah, you're going to have a crappy evening. So now we're dodging lakes. Dodging lakes. Welcome into the stream, people. If you're joining, good to have you with us. Hope you're having a good day, good start to the week. This is the first of 3 streams we've got coming up on the channel this week, and that's going to be a lot of good content. I see everybody's huddled under the excuse me, the bandstand. Not that they're Pokemon Go players, because nobody apart from me is going to be out for Zubat. It's chaos up in here. Yes, another typical. It's typical spring in the UK, where the weather literally is bipolar. We need hardcore Singaporean grandmas. Yeah, exactly. We need Auntie Gladys. Where are you, Auntie Gladys? We need you to put forward a letter to Niantic and say, I am a Singaporean grandmother and you're a bunch of idiots. Baby Pikachu, greetings from Dublin, Ireland. Hello, welcome, welcome. Charlie Todd, good to see you. How are you doing after the crazy Mewtwo raid weekend? Yeah, it's double transfer candy for tonight's Swallow, but if they gave you... Oh, I don't want to time anybody out, apologies, I randomly tapped the screen. If it was double transfer candy and XL candy, I'd be transferring things, but as it stands, I really don't need any candy of regular Pokemon, or regular candy of any Pokemon at all. It's XLs that we need. What have we got going on? A research stamp. We've got some grunts to defeat. We'll cover that in a different video, I think. Got some good mons over the weekend. Fantastic. Grumbo Pika was the April Fools in Pokemon Go. It would have been better had we not had weather exactly like this. We were not expecting terrible downpour. It wasn't even forecast at all. And it just decided to piss it down the time I was out. So that's why on the video it was very cut short. So I was supposed to do a really nice video around Kew Gardens, do some walking, some B-roll, you know, grind some XP, because despite the fact that in essence it was a pretty dead April Fool's event, the bonus, or kind of the gimmick, was actually really useful. Far better than just saying, hey, Pidgeys everywhere. When they say, oh, remember last year they said there was a boost of XXS and XXL Pokemon, but they weren't. They never actually boosted the Pidgey. And this is something new. Actually, I need to fix this. This happened to me recently. I was using this Android to do something. The keyboard has disappeared on me. So I can't type anything when I'm in the game. Because obviously I typed up the stream and everything, but it's really stupid. It's really weird. I don't know why the keyboard disappears like that. Maybe if I see if I'm multi-tabbing. I think it's something to do with this Android. Bloody Android. Really silly. Would love an invite to that raid too. Let me exit and invite some people in that case. Good old Dramper. I need to re-lobby and just do one scrolling bunch of invites. It's really weird. Very, very weird. Can we have a look? There's Sandpiper, and we'll send one to Sammy as well. There we go. Managed to get the 25 in a row eventually. So did I eventually, thankfully just before the event really ended. It was infuriating though, I've got to be honest, that whole 25 excellence in a row. Particularly if you're playing, like, I didn't have an umbrella to hand, and the tree coverage in Kew is not what it should be, considering obviously it's still spring, it's early days of spring. So rain was on the screen and just causing my Pokeballs to fly everywhere. I couldn't actually catch anything. That's why I was getting so irritated during the Shaman catch. It just wouldn't actually let me throw properly, and every time I got to, I think the most I got to was actually 22. I got 22 in a row, and then the game recepted and said, hey, that's your fingerprint doing that. And I'm afraid it's not, it's a droplet of rain. But at least it wasn't a collection challenge. I think I said that on the video. Can't believe that somehow the second Volby avoided me during the takeover event. Checked over 70. Expected Sam to pop up in a random 12km egg coming your way soon. Hopefully you can get it. Ooh. Cedric, good to see you in the chat. Welcome in. Welcome into it's very quiet, but obviously very, very wet. A wet raid here. I did think, should I stream this from home, but actually, since it's the first time we can stream Spol Hour and it doesn't go dark during the course of it, just need the weather to buck its ideas up a little bit, really. Jay, welcome in. Good to see you. Andrew, hey, lovely to see you, dude. Didn't see you there. But it's not weather boosted, so 1665 I think is your 100% you'd be looking for. But some friendship level ups, which is nice to see. Oh, no rare XL candy. That sucks. Right. Hopefully somebody out there can get a sparkly one. That'd be very nice. Let's just quickly get this caught and crack on with the bat hunt. Did 4 in a row, completed my level 48 challenge and then gave up. Fair enough. The thing is that the rewards, I think somebody said in chat earlier, the rewards weren't even that spectacular. You got 3 golden razzles and 5k dust. You're like, really? Is that all we're going to get? I'm not even ready to pop an incense for this Spol Hour, actually. Nice, excellent throw. Look at that. That's a legit excellent throw. How did the 2 times transfer go tonight? I haven't got anything to transfer. I don't need any regular candy of any Pokemon. And if I do need it, I haven't got multiples of it to transfer it. I'd rather do the trades with trade distance to get XL candy that way. That's the resources important to me. So if they made it a double transfer candy and XL candy Spol Hour bonus, that would be really cool, because then I'd be transferring legendaries and things like that. But as it stands, 1615 regular for Cedric Senpai over 1611, not shiny. You're very welcome for the invite. Thank you for popping in, people, onto that raid. Need to decipher our lucky tray. Oh, we got a long time, Andrew, to think about what we want to do. Maybe something will pop up at New York Go Fest that we'll want to trade. Otherwise, it will probably be shiny. Oh, my spawns have just disappeared. Probably shiny Origin Dialga or something along those lines. Do a swap. That'd be nice. Hit level 50, level 49 and 50 yesterday. Congratulations. That was a good XP farm. Well, I mean, yesterday was the perfect day, really, to do it. Just throw endlessly with lucky eggs on there. So good going, man. Congrats. No, I only hold on to legendaries that are usable. So like, I've kept every single one of the, what is it, like 300 plus Origin Dialga and Palkias I've got. I've still got lots of Zekrom and Reshiram, kind of meta-relevant things. They're what fill up my storage. A legendary raid Pokemon and things like that. And I do a special trade every single day. When there's multiple special trades, try and do them as much as possible. And then if it becomes too close for call, I'll transfer them at a given time. Because the thing is, like, when you transfer these legendary Pokemon, at the level I'm at, you need XL candy for the resources, and regular candy kind of means nothing. Because you get a lot of rare candy anyway from quests and raids, and you can pop it into any Pokemon you fancy. But the rare XL candy is a struggle. Should I evolve my shiny Axew to the last stage? Up to you, Grumbo, because you won't get the Community Day move, which I think was it Breaking Swipe? Doesn't really matter too much. I don't think Haxorus is not the most amazing dragon type in the game, but it is one of the best shinies. So up to you. I think everyone in the UK has this background update. At least I think so. Everybody I've talked to in my squad or I've seen around the UK has the background. So I think, yeah, UK is a region that's got it. Exactly, Nakeem. Exactly. Don't need those regular candies for anything. Nearly got to level 39, not quite, should tick over at the end of the week. Well, you do have a bag on Comday Classic, isn't that a triple catch XP Comday bonus? So that Sunday should be a good grind session. Telepathy or smash that XP goal, I'm sure. I do hope they put the background update worldwide soon, because it's really, really good. And also, it doesn't seem to be any major problems with it, so I don't know. Oh, hello game. Could you respond to my... Hello? Oh my goodness me, that was slow. Has anybody else noticed the game seems to be a little bit more laggy these days in terms of going in between bits of the game, like when you're loading into a rocket, loading out of the rocket battle, loading out of a raid battle? That can be very slow these days. Certainly I've found. Yes, it's the most brilliant spring day here. It was really nice earlier, Nins. It was actually a really decent day earlier. And about an hour ago, the weather decided to go, do you know what? That spotlight hour seems like a really bad choice. Let's just carpet it with rain. Why not? So, at least it's not crazy heavy. And I've got the trusty old umbrella. Probably level 39 before then. If we go and do some raids, definitely do some raids. And I don't think there's any XP boosts or anything like that, but sizable surprises should bring in, you know, there's lots of big Pokemon to get excellent throws on. So 185. Lovely to see a Shadow Vulpix. Let's quick catch it, because who cares? I could really run the plus. Oh, we've got a massive Zubat. Lovely. Will it catch? It did. But it's not the largest Zubat we've ever found. From Belgium. Oh, Belgium gets a very similar climate, I guess, to the UK. Same with sort of northern France. Pouring all out around 3 PM. I was doing Tapu Lele raids. Oh dear. And the thing is, we all know, we all might have experienced this, playing Pokemon Go in the rain without some kind of cover is impossible, because the rain starts messing with your screen. Oh, we have a shiny with a new background. Fantastic. I genuinely wasn't expecting to get one. Green Zubat with the beautiful sort of park forest backdrop. There we go, sparkles, people. 303 on the CP, and it's green. So colour-wise, what colour Pokeball we go with, people? We're going Great Ball or Ultra Ball, because it's sandwiched in between the sort of yellow and the blue. Thanks, people, for the congrats. I genuinely wasn't expecting to get a shiny tonight at all. We started late. Zubat doesn't like me typically, and the RNG is a bit funky on it. And I don't actually know, Zubat back in the day used to be one of these Pokemon that had a worse shiny rate than everything else regularly. Shiny with a new background. Yes. What did I actually say? Ultra Ball 100%. All right, let's go for an attack. Oh, and it reset the circle on me. Come on, game. Seriously. There's a catch. Just don't lose it. We wouldn't lose a Zubat, thankfully. We did get an XL candy for the catch, though. Look at that. And a funky 3-star shiny. Would you believe it? I definitely need to note the encounter number. 4409. And because of the keyboard issue, somebody's going to have to make note of that. 4409. Keep that in your memory banks, people, because I have to put that in off stream. Because I can't type the damn thing. Silly Samsung. But yes, a shiny with the new backdrop. Absolutely fabulous. That's very nice. The next time they decide to do a Zubat feature in an event, I have the clip for it now. Which is fabulous. Benjamin, welcome into the stream. Kieran, welcome in. You just joined us. We just got a shiny for the stream, which is great. Never say no to the sparkles. Thanks, Alex. I need those reminders. Possibly towards the end of the stream. But what am I doing? I could literally just type it on my phone. Just type it on the actual thing here. Oh, there we go. Jerry, thank you. Message me in the mod chat, 4409. Thank you for the reminder. I was just about to write it down in the chat myself. Appreciate. That's only about 100 checks or so after starting the spotlight hour. Oh, I did say, okay, so background, backdrop, whatever tickles your fancy. Did say check the keyboard settings from the hub in the bottom left. Did I push something accidentally? So I'm not an Android person. I'll have a look at it after stream and see what on earth's going on. Yeah, playing in the UK, if you can't tell by the appalling weather. Oh, look at that, excellent. That's it. This phone I only ever use for Pokemon Go. I never use it for live streams. So the fact that they suddenly decided, you know what, you can't have a keyboard when you're using multiple tabs is a bit daft. I don't know whether it's because the thing is, obviously I had the keyboard access when I was only using the YouTube app to set the stream up. I could type the title of the stream and everything, so I don't know whether it's a setting that's suddenly changed in Android that means multi-tab I can't use. But it was perfectly fine the last time we streamed. How much wood? How many shiny Pokemon have you got during the spotlight hour? We just picked up our first Zubat. Our first Zubat of the stream was but a few moments ago, which is nice. Oh, the one and only Alex Nathan. Hey, lovely to see you, my bro. How are you doing? And thanks for popping in that Dram Parade a bit earlier. How are things with you, dude? It's fairly miserable here. It was fine earlier. Literally an hour and a half ago, it was absolutely fine. I do despise how Zubat does this thing where it pisses around in the air. Stop floating around, dude, and just stay. Not sure if it's a streaming limitation, but the last time we streamed, which I think was for Raid Hour, Tapu Lele last week, it was okay. It was absolutely fine. So I need to go through the Samsung settings basically and have a look and see if it's decided to flick something on and off. Expect Ranger in bag on Comday Classic. Oh, that's just what we need. See, the thing is, as a Pokemon Go player, I would rather have freezing cold like we had in the winter. I'd take that over any day like this, where the weather is just indecisive and decides, you know what, I'm going to rain for an hour and then it's going to be bright sunshine. And rain's starting to get on the screen. As you can see here, it's starting to throw Pokeballs in a random direction for me. It's not what we need. I need to get rid of the rain. This Samsung Fold 3 is very temperamental when it comes to water on the screen. Other phones, my iPhone seems to be, you know, sort of okay. This thing, literally the tiniest speck of water and it loses its mind. It's pathetic. Lashing down there as well. Oh my goodness. In Spain, who on earth would have thought that? No, a good idea not to decide not to stream. If it's properly tipping it down, if it was actually really hammering it down, I'd have stayed at home too and probably streamed from home. All good. Great to be home for a bit. Oh, okay, you're at home in the homeland. Gotcha, dude. Enjoy the time with some family, dude. I will explain why it's raining. Yeah, exactly, Charlie Lucy. I just got to the point and I was like, oh, okay, that now I understand why it says it's raining where it is. And it's not pleasant. Come on. The thing is, this, I don't know about you guys, so this is one of those spot hours where you're just like, I don't really need anything. I'm streaming obviously because for the fun. We'll have a chat and a hangout. It's a super chilled one. I should really do a route or two and try and get a Zygarde cell, but it's relaxed, you know. We've got a shiny, which is great. I didn't expect to get one, but we really don't need Zubat candy. Because actually, we have technically, I think, the best version of this. I mean, I didn't chase the Shadow Shiny, because not really too fussed about that, and it's gone now. However, we have a Shadow Hundo Crobat that was level 50'd. So, we have the Shadow Hundo Crobat already level 50. Not overly concerned about this. Exactly, apart from what on earth am I thinking? Zubats in the rain. It's all in the name of well, to quote Hot Fuzz, the greater good. No. It's a necessity. Oh, excellent throw. It's a necessity, really. I did think about live streaming from home, but actually the rain isn't that heavy, so I can just about manage it. If it was any heavier than this, I'd probably just go, you know what, we're going to live stream from my kitchen table. I mean, I haven't even put an incense down, and I don't intend to. It's a good film, by the way. Obviously, most people have probably seen Hot Fuzz. It's freaky to think that film is going to be 20 years old next year. That's wild. And it came out in 2005. Randy, hey, good to see you, dude. How have things been? How's your Easter weekend? Using my Comde Classic to max Shadow, the Shadow Hunter. Yeah, you need some XLs for that, dude. Seriously. I'm going to try and do a little bit of a Stardust grind if it's not hitting down with rain every 5 seconds. Because I need to recoup Stardust. We've got that 96 Shadow Mewtwo to max. And I'd like to have some residual Stardust. I've just got very used to spending it. So, being a mere scrub at like 120k. Shaun of the Dead is goated. Yeah, it's such a good film as well. Really, really good film. Smash the like button, see if we can get a green Zubat again. Just the one shiny. Of Zubat, yeah, we've only had the one Zubat for shiny tonight. Not had multiples, that would be crazy. Any word on what the next community day is going to be? No, we don't know anything about April the 20th. as of yet. I have a suspicion we'll probably find out next week. I think they'll leave it because we still need to find out about the bug out event. They need to drop the bug out event info, and that will probably come out later this week. We obviously got the Sizable Surprises event that starts on Thursday, and I'm surprisingly, actually, well, surprises, I'm actually looking forward to it. And I'm not really looking forward to the shiny Welmer boost. I'm trying not to catch those unless it's a collection challenge for them. But give me some shiny Wimpod action, some increase of the XXL and XXSs. You know, I wouldn't mind shinies or hundos of any of those. It'd be good fun. And honestly, Katana. It's Katana raids all the way, people. That's what I want to go for. Kind of hope it will be Wimpod Comday. I don't think it'll be Wimpod because obviously they don't tend to drop a Comday for a shiny that's just released. And I've seen other people think it could be Solosis again. I think the shiny might have dropped a bit too recently. I have a suspicion just because they seem to be doing a lot of Gen 7 stuff this year. GoFest, all of them, global and all the IRL events, seem to be very heavily focused around Moon, Sun and Moon, you know, with the crowns and everything. We've had both the two of the three Alolan starters. I reckon we could see Picky Pet Community Day. I think I said this somewhere before, but I think we could get Picky Pet Com Day. New shiny, and that'll be rather good fun. New shinies to chase. It's a decent shiny family. Do you know if the pop-up Pokemon store is open all on Saturday? I was thinking of combining a quick visit to the Battersea research and the QPR game. I assume it's open all the time. I assume it doesn't close until, like, what is it, 6 or something like that? But I'm not sure, dude, unfortunately. Sorry, Pavnoka. Bound Sweet's the other one, yes. Bound Sweet is another one. But the thing is, Picky Peck's been in the game for a bit longer. Bound Sweet was actually released for last year's Sustainability Week, which, having looked back over the content, yeah, that was released as a new Pokemon last year, whereas Picky Peck was dropped in the very first wave of Gen 7 in March of 2022, alongside the starters Jangmo-o and Yungoos, which was released as shiny straight away. So that's the only reason, but obviously I have no idea. They could give us something completely trash. I mean, Picky Peck is a bit of a trash Pokemon, but it's a new shiny. So, you know, could be kind of anything. What was April's Com Day last year? Togetic or Togepi? Togetic Community Day for last year's April, and the year before that was Stuffle, I think. Kevin, hello, good to see you. Buff Eagle, welcome into the stream. Hey, anybody asking about friends list? I don't add people through chat. Chat on stream. I've got Patreon peeps who support me eternally, amazingly group of people, and that's one way to get on the friends list. We do have Tapu Lele Raid Hour 2.0, and a few people have put their name down for ads for that raid out tomorrow, which you can go and check out the Shadow Mewtwo raid weekend video to go and see that. But we're not raiding or anything, we're chasing some bats for now. Yeah, exactly. It was Stuffle in 2022 and Togetic in 23. I do think we could see Picky Peck, or I don't know, they might go completely in a different direction. Who knows? Well, I know for sure is on the 20th of April we'll be playing whatever it is. Ooh, Ground Grunt. Come on, let's see. I wouldn't mind a Shadow Drillbur. It's probably going to be... Oh, Diglett, it's even worse. I was going to say it could be bad and be a Wooper. No, I think Alolan Diglett is the worst. Craig, hello, welcome into the stream. Good to see you, dude. How are you? Ooh, Torterra. Interesting. I haven't seen the Bound Sweet Shiny family. I have to look that up. I did check out the Picky Pack line, and Toucanon actually looks quite nice. Oh yes, 2 years. Nearly 2 years to the day since Stuffle Community Day. It is wild how long ago. Like, you think that wasn't that long ago, but actually it was. Come on. Crazy good memory. Well, I mean, it is my occupation. It's my occupation to know pretty as much as I can about Pokemon Go and what has happened before and what is going to happen. So I try my best to give you guys the most informative stuff possible. I should really be poffering that, but I can't be bothered. Oh, we have a radar. Is there a leader dotted around? If we can find a Cliffy, I'm tempted to do that one, because the others are all boosted by sunny weather, which is not ideal. Picture Bound Sweet as a lilac eggplant. Oh, really? That's actually quite... That'll be a nice shiny switch up, because it's typically green, or a little bit of green, and obviously kind of purpley turnip colour. Really. Sort of is a turnip. Sewaddle is a fairly popular one that people have thought could happen. I wouldn't be opposed to a Sewaddle Community Day either, because then it would be funny that... What is this saying? Oh, it's my exercise ring saying, hello, you appear to be moving. I am. There's another massive Zubat. Yes. I'll have it. if it will stay in the damn ball. Oh no, this is exactly what I really didn't want to work. So the wind is now starting to pick up, which means we're going to be fighting to hold on to the umbrella that's keeping us dry and the phone dry. Not ideal. How many more XL candy for Enamorous? Quite a bit. I think about 100 XL candy or so. Oh, I can't type. So that's so stupid. Ah. What do I do? I need to find it in the Pokédex, because I can't search for it. There's no keyboard. It's Sui. Hello, Enamorous. There we go. There we go. 103 XL candy is what we need. So quite a few more raids and bit more walking, but there we go. We will make some progress on that, Enamorous. Best believe. Taylene, welcome into the stream. Thanks for joining us. Mark would be happy with Sewaddle. He would be overjoyed with Sewaddle. I wouldn't be surprised if he suggests a calm day on the road somewhere for that. I need to decide if I'm going to play April here or if we're going to go somewhere else, because Chansey we played here, sort of like alternating months in a way. But May we're going to be playing definitely in Ealing, because we've got a bit of a crew coming over, which is nice. Chris Jan is going to come and join us on the Patreon squad. There's a cliff. There we go. Let's go with that. And the team recommended is appalling. So give me the Shadow Mewtwo. And now I can't type. It's so annoying. What did I have in my team before? I've genuinely forgotten my team. Things are dead. Let's revive a few things. There we go. My Shadow Mewtwo, then I think we had a Dialga with Thunder on it, just in case. And the final one we definitely had a Lucario, which we're going to have to scroll all the way down for to 3k. It's so annoying. Where are you? Lucario! Come on, there's the Hundo Lucario. Or maybe we put in a Circuitry, actually. Let's do Circuitry. Sorry folks, I'm faffing around with a cliff battle because my keyboard seems to be disabled when I'm on multi-tab. So now we're live streaming. We've obviously got the game open, we've got YouTube open for the chat so I can communicate with you guys. And as Samsung's Fold 3 said, yeah, but no keyboard, mate. Togekiss, that's what I use. I tend to go Mewtwo just because it's got double moves on it, so I can burn the shields and use super effective moves. And then I've seen Cliff seems to use Kingdra a lot more often these days. It is middle mon, which Thunderbolt does some okay damage. Combi Comday with 3 times dust doesn't sound bad either. That would be wild, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a Pokemon they give a community day. I mean, I'm saying that, but they gave Swablu a community day. But it has the Mega. I guess that's the only saving grace of it. But yeah, triple dust on a boosted dust mon would be jokes. Ah, see, there we go. It's Aerodactyl, so that's why we want the Thunderbolt. There we go. Cool. See, there we go. That's why I wanted Thunderbolt on it. And the final mon is... oh, it's Cradilly. Well, that's easy. Just Lucario and punch it to death. When are you going to come to Argentina for a com day? when I can afford such a thing. That's quite a big, expensive amount of travel for a community day. Also, it'll be my first trip to South America. Definitely somewhere I'd like to go, because the South American communities look absolutely mega. But I just can't afford to get to that side of the world at the moment. I mean, even stretching to New York is kind of my limit, my reach. But we are all booked. Flights and hotel are booked and confirmed. Ticket is in the bag. So New York Go Fest, folks, is definitely happening. Okay, we did get our 12-kilometer reg. Will it be a green Mashop? Sadly not. And 264 I'm sure is pretty dead. So let's get that in the bag and move on, because we've got 10 minutes of Spol Hour left. I'm going to take this one a bit more chilled. Name a car for an edit. Oh, I quite like these. I've seen these pop up. Noble M12. Let's go with that. Noble M12 GTO. Driven one of those. Amazing machine. How long will the leaders have the new Shadow Shiny ones? So they typically seem to last between 2.5 to 3 months. We won't see them switch the Rocket Mons until next season, in the summer season. So these will be in for a fair while. You'll be able to chase them all through April, May and most of June, I'd have thought. I don't think they'll actually do a Team Rocket shake-up event until after Go Fest are finished. So probably the end of July, to be honest. And I will do an edit. Best of luck to you. I'll see if I can find it. Because you found a Pokemon Go YouTuber who's a petrol head. Well, with what car is your favourite? That's a very good question. Very good question. So, I'm a 90s kid. There were lots of amazing supercars dotted around at that time. There's things that I prefer to, if I could have any car, I'd rather go for something, not modern. Reverse direction? Let's go this way. Adventure Sync is on. Why? Why are you telling me this? Did we start the route? I hope we did. I'd probably pick the Ferrari F40 as my favourite car of all time. It's close between that and probably Jaguar XJ220. Well, I'm very partial to 1990s Aston Martin Vantage with twin superchargers on it. Okay, we did definitely start the route. That's good. That's good news. I like a classic Aston Martin. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Aston Martin's a pretty solid brand to go for, even if you're going vintage or if you're going current. Because we were somewhere recently and we saw the new Vantage V12 that had a full spec of colours and spoiler and everything. It looked amazing. But I'm not a fan of how these new cars sound. The turbo noise is just completely nerf the engine sounds, which is a real shame. So if you put the engine noise of a Ferrari 458 versus a 488, one of them sounds like it's muted. Yeah, exactly. It's suddenly gone to petrol head. If you get me going talking about cars, I just won't stop. Cars, Top Gear Grand Tour, very strong passions to me. Got a Shundo Zubat. Well, very well done. Shundo Zubat, is that from tonight or is that from a previous catch? Either way, getting a Shundo, absolutely amazing. Love the Lotus Exige. Oh, the Exige. I can tell you from actual reality, having driven one, it's a proper pocket rocket, that thing. Absolutely amazing. It would be very fun to own one of those, but completely impractical under any circumstance. There! Umbrella, do not leave me. I'm trying to keep the combustion engines alive. So, what was it I saw recently? All the car companies who said, we're going to stop. Oh, my collection's full. Oh, that is not good on my part. I can't search 4-star either. I can't see if we picked up a hundo because my keyboard's broken. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check one and see it's not shiny. And now we're just going to shiny check and not catch things. So I just want to get this route finished and get a Zygarde cell for the day, and that'd be something. Because obviously it's podcast recording night tonight, so I need to dash off, get some dinner, get some things ready. Gonna have to manually check everything. Thankfully, when I switch back to the iPhone, that won't be a problem. But I won't check on stream because we'll be here until tomorrow. 10k egg, let's go. Oh, nice. Tutunator. Not 100%er, what a shame. We've got a random bunch of eggs that we can incubate. And now my collection is full. Again, that egg hatch was that egg hatch waiting? Or maybe it was counted. I think it was counted in the stock, actually. So, that's what happens when you incubate the eggs, they actually count towards your storage. Did Dwayne get his final Zygarde cell? If so, well done, dude. Have you driven a McLaren? No, never driven a McLaren. Been in a few of them. But, what was that? I have driven a Ferrari 458. Around Castle Combe. Castle Combe, over in the West Country. One of the nicest, fastest circuits you can have. That machine, amazing. Local gyms are getting taken over by school kids. Well, Nakeem, is just dinner time's finishing maybe. Thanks for popping in, good to see you. Hopefully see you alright. Well, I'll see you on Sunday for Bagone, for the shiny bagel hunt. In terms of Bagon, we're literally chasing a Shundo, that is it. We have the Schnundo, the Hundo level 50, and a bunch of shinies. Saralaf, any shinies? Yes, we had a shiny towards the beginning of the stream, actually. Rather amazingly. Yeah, just the one Zubat, which in terms of RNG is actually really solid. as it stands, I think we'll finish this route just on time for the end of the stream. Where am I with Zygarde cells? Oh, I think I'm at like 95 or something, but I mean, literally, I don't do routes unless it's like community day or spotlight hour. I'm not actively chasing it because my Zygarde is terrible, like 2-star, awful, 78% or something like that. So, do you know what? I'm not going to, considering how long it takes you to get 250 cells to do the form change, I'm not going to waste all of that time and effort on a really bad Zygarde. I'll happily wait to when they either release it finally for, what would it be? 2026 Kalos Tour, special research for the shiny, or they decide to drop, like what they did with Zarude, and drop an $8 ticketed research and have another shot at the IVs. There's Mateo. Fantastic. I know it's good for PvP, but mine is just awful stats. Oh, and now I've got windy weather. How inaccurate. Just as spotlight hour comes to an end, back to a bicycle nest. And I think after all that faff, we may not have our Zygarde cell. Maybe we need to go towards the end of the route. But let's chat with Mateo. Let's exchange the gift and see. Hoping for Hundo and Comdo Classic. Likewise, I'd love a Hundo to spawn. Best of luck, everybody. We will, of course, live stream that and vlog it. So, Bag and Comdo Classic will be coming up at the end of the week on the channel. Thanks, Mateo, dude. And I have a horrible suspicion there's no cell on this one. And that shows it's some proper dedication from Dwayne. Anybody who's got those 250 cells, well done to you. That's a proper grind. Well, that's a no Zygarde cell for me, so that's why I don't bother with routes very often, because it just doesn't give them to you sometimes. And I find it very annoying. So, 4009, thank you, remember it. So Zubat, we can only check the Pokédex. We literally picked up 30 XL candy. Not very much, it probably didn't catch too much. 4,534, so I think we saw maybe about, what, 200, 300? Not the craziest spot but I blame a few Android issues, plus rain. Rain is definitely a problem. Thank you, Cedric. I did part 2 of the research in... Did I do it? No, I think I did. I did it in the video. The video for the April Fool's thing. We covered part 2 and I've got part 3 in the waiting. So folks, that's going to be it for tonight's Spotlight Hour stream. We did of course pick up the single shiny from this evening, which is great. Don't mind the random Bronzor from earlier. One Zubat shiny at 4,409 checks, which is really rather good. But tomorrow is Tapu Lele Raid Hour, so we're going to be live streaming that about the same time. I won't be late for that one, I can certainly say that. And it should be good fun. Still chasing a Hundo of it, still chasing a shiny from this round, which is unbelievable. And there's plenty more content coming up, so thank you for tuning in, people. Thanks to anybody who's a new subscriber, and big thank you to the mod squad for helping keep the chat running smoothly, swiftly and cleanly as well. Appreciate your support and help. Thank you so much. But now my hands are actually quite cold and I need to go and get dinner, so I'll see you all tomorrow, folks. Do take care. In a bit.